Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm looking crazy at the camera already. I just had the camera a different way, and because I was like, the videos would look better if they're horizontal, and then I was like, well, I am just not feeling the horizontal. So now we're back to vertical, just because it is what it is. And apparently my lighter just wants to go out as well. So anyway, hi. Yes, I have a hoodie on. It is winter here. I am in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and it is cold and rainy today. So, therefore, I have a hoodie on and trying to keep warm. So, let's have this. Here, we'll put the smoke, give it a little bit more effect. All right, so we are going to do a reading for the sun sign, moon sign, rising in Libra. Hello to all of my Libras out there. So glad to have you. Wherever you are receiving this message in the world, the universe, or beyond. All right, Libra. So we are going to do a past, present, future advice blockage. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, angels, ancestors, guides, the divine spirit, calling you into this reading. Let me be a conduit for the messages that need to come out for our Libra collective for their best and highest good. Start with the past energy, spirit, past energy around our Libra collective. First card out is Five of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. But this talks about feeling left out in the cold, or poverty, or even both. Tell us more about this Five of Pentacles. Wow, that one's a fly on out. Okay, so there was an ending. There was a major ending. The World card is the last card in the tarot. So with the Five of Pentacles coming out first, you could have been left out in the cold, or this individual, but then the World card is like, what I'm hearing is things went from bad to worse, okay? They went from bad to worse. Ooh, okay. Well, clarify that. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. What is the Five of Pentacles, Spirit? What is the Five of Pentacles in the recent past for Libra? This poverty, feeling left out in the cold. What is this Five of Pentacles? With the Knight of Wands. So someone could have, the Knight of Wands is fast moving action. So there could have been actually someone left quick and in a hurry. I mean, fast moving action with someone could have left very quickly. Yeah, this could have been a soulmate. It doesn't have to be love. It could be family, friends, soulmates, or someone we're connected to. But this is someone left. They went one direction, and the people in the other card are going the other direction, and it caused a final ending with the World. Clarify this World card. Yeah, Seven of Swords. This is lies and deception. Lies and deception. And I mean, this is, look, they're flying away with their swords, and it's almost like the stork, even though that's not the stork, but that's what I'm feeling. And the stork would be a baby. So this could be a child situation, a mother, child, father, child. You know, if you're raised by your grandparents, then it could be a grandparent-child situation. But someone took their swords. I mean, swords are their mental space, the clarity. So it's like they took the majority, that whatever was left, they took it and they just left with it. So someone could have left a situation due to their mental health. I say that because we have the swords. Swords are the mental space, but they left quick and in a hurry. And you were very connected to this individual with the Dos de Copas, which would be the Two of Cups in English. So this is, yeah, could have been an earth sign, strong earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Page of Pentacles. So let's go on. So whoever this was in your life, they left. Boom. It's like they left. Yeah, here we are. Current energy, Eight of Pentacles. So here you are, you're working on your pinnacle. You could be going to school. This could be work. Strong, again, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. and then the Four of Wands. So if this isn't your energy, this could be the other person you're dealing with. But this is my happy family card, okay? But this is success. So you are working towards your long-term stability and success, Libra. Could be, again, this is financial. This could be school, work. The coins, the pentacles are, look, he's chipping away at his goal here. Again, the Page of Pentacles. So this could be that person in the past, whoever that is, because you would be showing up as the Sword energy. And to be quite honest, the only swords that have come out so far is the Seven of Swords, which would indicate the lies or deception. So tell us more about this Page of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. And then we have, again, strong earth energy. So the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a family dynamic. I mean, we've already talked about the stork energy in the past, but there could be an age difference between you and whoever this is. We could be, with the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, they're at an age difference. But if you notice the way the cards come out, they're walking away from each other. So you could be focused on one thing, and this individual could be focused on a totally opposite direction. For instance, this came out. So look, there's only one person in each card, right? So whoever this is, they're worried about themselves, their money, their bag. The other person is worried about the family dynamic, the older person, whoever that may be. So what relevance does this have to Libra? How does this tie in with Libra? Is this their parent? Is this their spouse? Their boyfriend, girlfriend? More Eight of Pentacles, twice. A leap of faith, El Loco, which would be the Fool card. Justice. Judgment, rather. The Judgment card. So someone could be taking a leap of faith towards the other individual. And I say that because on this side, like we've already pointed out, there's three parties. You see the two in this card, and then you have the third party. On the other side, there's just this other individual. So it's almost as if someone may be taking a leap of faith towards that other last energy. Because if you notice, there's the three parties. Here they are. And then there's a couple extra over here in the water over on the side. So someone could be really trying to take a leap of faith towards this or make contact with this other individual that previously walked away. Are you trying for a reunion or something, Libra? What's going on here? Hold on, I gotta get my translator out. I moved to South America. I'm learning, but I'm I can only move so fast. So, hold on here. It translates to the Force, but that is not what the tarot is. So let me just hold on here. I should know that by numbers, but obviously I've been a little rusty. The Justice card, that's you. So there could actually be, which you showing up in your own reading, but this could be a judicial situation. A judicial situation. And you notice she's holding a letter that's being burned by the fire. And there's more fire. So there's strong Aries energy too with the Four of Wands, and then we've got fire down here. So I don't know if someone's burned a letter or burned something. But there's something to do with justice, okay? This person left in the past due to lies with the Seven of Swords. We've already talked about that, the Siete de Espadas. But now, there's a separation. But then the way the cards come out, there's like someone is trying to take a leap of faith. It's like the final call, the judgment call, the horns being blown. And there's justice. Yeah, there's the confirmation. So there could be someone maybe trying to take a leap of faith towards a reunion of sorts. with a family dynamic. This is clearly family. This is not romantic in any way. So what's the blockage around Libra? The blockage is moving forward in love with the heart space. And it could be blockage in communication because it's Sunday here and people literally, they try to rest on Sunday. I've never seen anything like it up in the USA. Like they should do what they do in here, like in the USA, because on Sundays, because like most everything is closed, like legit, except like the occasional grocery stores and the kioskos, which are like little corner stores. Yeah, but your blockage is your heart space, Page of Cups and King of Cups. Like this is absolutely you tuning into your heart space. Your heart is blocked right now. Just being honest. Your heart is blocked. Why is Libra's heart blocked? 5 of Wands, because of fighting. Because of whatever disagreement there was is why your heart space is blocked. Yeah, and the Temperance card, and this could be a gay individual. I say that just because there's rainbows. You may not be gay, but maybe they are. I don't know. So this, and the Temperance card would be healing. So this would be healing some kind of fighting, some kind of quarrel, and opening your heart space. And the blockage of communication. That's your blockage. All right, so let's get the advice for Libra. I apologize for the noise, but I have no control over it, and I'm at that stage in my life that I'm not going to apologize for things that I have no control over and did not do. So it is what it is. So your advice is to hold on. Strong Capricorn energy with the 4 of Pentacles. This is to also be resourceful. But hold on. You're holding on tight. Your advice is to hold on. Queen of Swords. There you are. So this could also have to do with some very straightforward communication. Okay, some very blunt communication. The Queen of Swords does not mince her words. It doesn't mean you have to be nasty or mean with your words, but the truth. It's the truth, okay? The truth comes out. Clarify this 4 of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords, the holding on and this communication that is being advised to Libra to have. 3 of Pentacles. This would talk about a reunion. So this is some kind of reunion that Spirit is advising you to communicate about. And there's that third party situation again that we've already discussed in your present energy. So there's absolutely some kind of third party energy that you are part of. But this is also, the cups are the heart space. So the Tres de Copas, which would be the 3 of Cups. And that As de Espadas, which would be the Ace of Swords, more truth. So this is saying you need to speak your truth about a reunion or holding on, if that's applicable. If it's not, then this is in your story, okay? And that's okay. But your truth is what needs to be spoken here. But your blockage is right now that your heart space is blocked. So I'm not sure why I'm being called to say this. I don't think I've ever said this in anybody's reading for that matter, but maybe do some meditation, but really Reiki is what I was called to say. So if you've not been a part of that, maybe to open your heart chakra, get on YouTube, the internet, whatever, and look at how to really kind of open your heart chakra, maybe after a period of, it was fighting. I mean, 5 of Wands is fighting. It's disagreements. So let's go on to the future energy, Libra. Future energy. More lies and deception. 7 of Swords. This is twice it's come out. So Spirit's really focusing on some kind of deception here. The 2 of Cups again, which is the same person from your past. Hold on. This is your past energy. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. So whoever and that's when the 7 of Swords was there as well, because look. It's just in Spanish. Dos de copas, siete de espadas. Siete de espadas and dos de copas. With the 9 of Swords. So this is, what I'm feeling is based on the lies and deception of the past. Whatever truth that you're being advised to communicate, this other person may not be on board with it because of, again, the lies and deception. So, I mean, and I can't really blame them, to be quite honest. Like, just for me personally, and I mean, we all have our own opinions and our own lives, but as a Capricorn, and if someone lied to me on a level that hurt me that deeply, and then the truth came out, and they continued to lie, and now again, the justice system is involved in your reading, and it could be a family dynamic, that is very painful. And so I would be for me personally, I would be very hesitant to revisit any situation where someone was lying and deceptive. That's just me. So I'm just being honest. I'm not showing that even if you speak whatever you need to speak to this person, they're not in the space to really accept it right now, Libra. They're not they're worried that you're still a liar, or whoever's a liar, because the lie card has come out twice now. And so the cards are showing and Spirit's saying, like, they're not in the place to accept whatever you're trying to say because of the past. It's like I'm hearing shame on me, or fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice. It's one of those. The Nine of Wands, the Nueve de Bastos, which would be trauma, okay? Trauma associated with these lies. I mean, that's just what it is. That is what it is. So even if you come forward and speak to this person, I'm just gonna be honest, it doesn't look like it's gonna be received well. And it's because of the pain of the past, the lies and deception of the past. How can this person trust you or whoever when there has been so much damage done around lies and deception? They're not going to welcome you back into their life, and it's just the way it goes. One more card for that. Yeah, it's over, guys. Oh, it's over. The World card again. Started at the World, and it's ending in the World. It's over. It's over. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but my messages are not always sunshine and rainbows, and this cycle's over. So I don't know if you're trying to bring something back from the dead, but it's not going to happen, Libra. It's not going to happen. There's the final closure. The World card's the end. That's the last card in tarot. That is the final ending, and it's due to these lies and deception. So you should probably say goodbye to this person or have a funeral for them in your head, because this is over. I'm sorry if that's not what you want, but this is over. And it's due to the trauma and pain around the lies and deception in the past. They're not going to welcome you back into your life, into their life rather, because of what happened. I'm just telling you, that's what's happening. That's what's being shown here. All right, here's your Oracle card, and then we're going to close it out there. Let me take a little picture here with my Google Translate, because I don't know. So your Oracle card, it is motionless behind my body. I am a river that grows, that advances in the night. One more. It's super poetic. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you're a writer. That doesn't really tell me much. That's why I'm drawing another one, because I'm like, it just doesn't really tell me much. Okay, let's get one more. The strange always seems like a warning to me. Rescue distance novel is where this comes from. And we already talked about in the beginning of your reading, there was distance between you and this other individual due to the lies and deception. So I'm just showing the situation is done. It is absolutely done and over with due to the lies and the deception that has occurred. So I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. But your advice is that you still should speak whatever you need to say. If you feel like you need to say something, let it be known, let it be said, because, you probably don't want to go through life and then in 20, 30 years, especially if this is a parent figure or sister or somebody that's close to you, or was close to you. You don't want to go, in 30 years and this person die and not say whatever you needed to say. But at the end of the day, be prepared that if you do speak whatever you need to, that you feel that it's on your heart that you need to speak, it doesn't appear that it's going to be received well or at all for that matter. And this person is ready to find, I mean, this two world cards, two seven of swords, two of cups, like they're done. It's over. It's a wrap. That's a wrap. There's no more, this person's not, because of the anxiety and trauma that caused, they're not coming back. They're not coming back. They're moving in a different direction. And sometimes that's just the way life goes. Even that's with family. I personally believe that family can come into your life and are brought into your life for a reason and a season, just like everyone. And people may think I'm an asshole for saying that, but that's okay. That's okay. That's the way life goes. You know, life is not easy, and it's moments like these difficult moments that even if you were on the wrong side of the fence, let's say with the situation, let's say you got caught up in the lies with someone else against this individual. Let's just theoretically say that. At the end of the day, even if you speak the truth, you can't force anyone or the other party to accept you back into their life, and vice versa. And it's through those hard lessons of loss. You know, I'm a Capricorn, so my ruling planet is Saturn. It's the planet of karma, of return, of you get what you give. That's what I am. That's who I am as a Capricorn. And so for me, I think I can accept those hard lessons a little bit easier than most. Yeah, I cry and I have my moments, and you know, it's okay to be emotional and release that energy. But at the same time, I'm not stupid. Yeah, I have a heart and I have family that I love, but I also have family that have done me so dirty and lied on my name in court and other things when the evidence has definitely proven otherwise. So for me, speaking from personal experience, like if this were my story and I was the other party that was lied on, I would feel the same way. I'd just move on with my life. It doesn't mean it's not tough, and it doesn't mean that it's not tough, it's not hard, it's not necessarily what anybody wants. But at the same time, that's what it is. It just is what it is. It's unfortunate. I wish I had a better reading for you, but this is it's like one of those, like, you can speak your truth, but again, don't prepare yourself for this to be a happy ending, because every arrow in your reading is pointing to it is not going to be a happy ending. It is a double final closure. That's it. That's it. So even through these hard times, even if you were on the one side of the coin or the other, whatever it is, it's a difficult situation. And my hope and my prayer for you through this reading and through this energy is that you're able to grow. You're able to grow from the situation, however that may resonate for you. So sending you love and light wherever you are in the world. Even if you're in the United States, this is my little memorial map, as I will not ever be returning there. I've actually, like I said, moved to Argentina and have my permanent residency papers in order. So this is mi país nuevo. So anyway, sending you love and light from South America to wherever you are in the world. And good luck with this situation. It's not going to be easy, but as a Libra, use your discernment and, use what you know to be true, okay? Because the truth will always set you free. All right, until next time, bye.